This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. If you don't stick around to the end of each video, you might not know that I have a voicemail line, and that voicemail line is 714-576-4054. And you can also utilize the old-fashioned way of communicating, the email address, daily@dollemore.com. I take voicemails from haters and lovers alike, supporters and detractors alike. I've done it since the very beginning. In fact, almost 10 years ago when we started the podcast, I Doubt It, Brittany Page and I had a phone number and promoted listener communication for a mechanism to move the conversation forward. One of the things also, if you don't get to the end of my videos, is that I end them by saying, be genuine and take care of one another at the end of every single video that I do. And this caller has a comment. I was going to say a question, but it's more of a comment on that. And then it gives me an opportunity to talk specifically about that particular statement at the end of every one of my now thousands of YouTube videos.
Hey, Jesse, this is just one of your viewers. Just wanted to call to say how much I enjoy your closing statement every day.
Thank you.
Be genuine. And just let you know that I have to watch to the end of every video to hear you say that. But I love when you say that. I hope you and the lovely Miss Brittany Page have a great Thanksgiving and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I'm recording this before Thanksgiving, but it will air after Thanksgiving. So I hope you had a good Thanksgiving yourself. This, like I said, gives me an opportunity to talk about exactly what be genuine and obviously what take care of one another means. But to me, be genuine is not just a flippant thing. It is to be your actual self. Be who you are and what makes you happy. And in your views, in communicating your views, be unafraid. Seems easy. It seems straightforward, but I don't think it is, especially in today's political climate. You see a lot of these Trump supporters who hide their faces, who hide their identities, whether that be online or actually in person, and there's nothing genuine about that. If you truly believe, if you have conviction in your soul about the things you believe, you should be unashamed. You should unabashedly promote those ideas and talk about those ideas. And if you don't feel comfortable doing so, maybe, just maybe, you're on the wrong side of history and your views aren't worthy of the disinfecting rays of sunlight. Now, as far as the take care of one another line, several years ago, I made it my mission, I made it my New Year's resolution is where it started, to dedicate myself to the prospect of not punching down. And I dedicate a good portion of my energy really trying to put that in place in my life. Of course, I fail like anybody else in anything. I fail occasionally. But you're not going to catch me on the reg punching down. Instead, I'm going to dedicate my energy and my efforts and my tiny corner of the internet to punching up at the power structure, to punching up at the people who are attempting to oppress those who are so commonly punched down upon, whether that be the trans community in America, disparate minority groups, the indigenous people in this country, Black Americans, the LGBTQ in general. Women in this country are under assault and attack from oppression and tyranny from Republicans. And you're just not going to catch me punching down on them, groups that traditionally and historically already have had enough time of it. I mean, you hear comedians all the time make jokes about, trans kids in school have had it too good for too long, and finally they're getting their comeuppance. Obviously meant as a joke, but you're not going to find me punching down. And I would hope that I wouldn't find you punching down on groups that already have it bad enough in this country. That is why be genuine and take care of one another comes out of my mouth every single video as a reminder, not only to myself, but to the audience, that is something, those are important elements to anyone that I think we should spend more time doing. Anyway, again, happy Thanksgiving to you, anonymous viewer. I appreciate you waiting until the end every single time for obvious reasons that help me in my job and career here on YouTube, but also because I'm glad that the message resonates, that message resonates with whatever small portion of the audience who do stick around until the end to get that reminder. Anyway, again, that phone number, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. And if you appreciate what I do, the message, the manner with which I deliver it, whatever, I would ask that you consider supporting my work. Click the join button below. For $2 a month, you can become a channel member. You can hit the super thanks button, or even better, you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. In fact, if you become a patron by the end of the year on Patreon, we send out kind of a inside joke, not a gag gift, but a Patreon gift at the end of the year. A couple of years ago, it was a magnet for the fridge that had a review of the podcast that was terrible. Anyway, it's always funny. I appreciate you guys. Thanks very much. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.